know?
Yeah, brother. Hey, smoking weed, man, is not a sin, man. I know they teaches us that, you know what I'm saying, any use and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? If you want to smoke weed, you know what I'm saying, to help you through your struggles, shit, man, fire it up, man. You know what I'm saying? Any use and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? If you want to smoke weed, you know what I'm saying, to help you through your struggles, shit, man, fire it up, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know they teaches us that, you know what I'm saying, any use and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? If you want to smoke, yeah, brother, hey, smoking weed, man, is not a sin, man. I know they teaches us that, you know what I'm saying, any use and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? If you want to smoke weed, you know what I'm saying, to help you through your struggles, shit, man, fire it up, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, man? Ain't no damn sin, man.
Yeah, that ain't no sin.
Yeah, that's bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? They want to take away your liberty, man. They want you to be miserable, man. They want to keep you stressed, man.
Oh, you.
Man, that first day of sobriety sucked. And I realized something. I was a real irritable guy when I wasn't smoking marijuana. I couldn't stop thinking about getting high. And that's when I decided it was time to get help. Hi, everyone. My name is Thurgood. Hi. I'm here today because I'm addicted to marijuana.
You in here for some marijuana? Marijuana? Man, this is some bullshit.
Marijuana is not a drug. I used to suck dick for coke.
I seen him.
Now that's an addiction, man. You ever suck some dick for marijuana?
No, I can't say I have.
I didn't think so.
Who's this man?
I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who I learned from. Shalom to the hopeful elect, preaching his word in truth and sincerity. To you ribs, to you sisters out there, learning in silence and staying in order. Shalom. Right? Back at you with another lesson. So, as you saw these two flunkies, right, in the beginning of the clip, who were removed from GMS for insubordination, or I think that's what it was. So like if I'm wrong on that, but these guys are waxing worse and worse, as you can see, right? As the scriptures say. Talking about you could smoke now if you're stressed, right? It's not a sin. He said we were taught that smoking is a sin, that they just want to take your freedom. Man, listen, when you come into this thing, you are to bear your own cross, right? There are things that your flesh is going to want, right, that is not beneficial to you, in or your body, right? Smoking anything is a carcinogenic, and a carcinogenic means it could cause cancer, right? So, for one, you're not supposed to smoke anything, right? And when you're smoking something, you're actually lighting something for a specific reason, which we're gonna go into, right? As a matter of fact, let's get into it now, right? Because the whole smoking weed thing was a thing of the Elam, right? So-called East Indians, 7-Eleven dudes, right? So in their religion, Shiva, well, matter of fact, let's just read it. I'm not gonna just. It says here, Shiva is a god who likes marijuana, right? And so do many of his followers, right? The scriptures say, go not into the way of the heathen, right? It says Shiva is one chill deity. He's one of the three major gods in the Hindu religion, as he has penchant for pot. Quote, Shiva loves marijuana, So we come to share Shiva's phrased parentheses offerings, right? So facade, Shiva's facade, in that what that means is offerings, right, with everyone. So this God loves marijuana and wants to share the offerings with everybody, right? Explains the 60-year-old holy man who gives his name as Rahid Baba. It's the eve of the festival of Shiva Ratri, or the night of Shiva. March 7th this year, the celebration marks the day Shiva saved the universe from darkness and married the goddess Parvati, right? So this is the madness that comes along with smoking marijuana. It is a custom of the Elamites, right? And so is dreadlocks, right? It says here, a group of dreadlock Hindu asterics sit around small smoky fires puffing on clay pipes at Pushampati, one of Nepal's holiest Hindu temples. In the capital city of Kathmandu, hundreds of holy men and some women have traveled from around Nepal and India for the festival. They spend the days before the holy alternative praying and lounging to prepare to commune with Shiva. And they also smoke hashish, marijuana smoke mingled with the bonfires. Both are symbols of religious devotion, right? These are ceremonies for a god named Shiva, right? And smoking weed is part of that, right? It says it's believed used marijuana both to relax and to focus better for meditation. So these things were inhaled for you to pray, right? To this deity, right? To have a stronger connection to this hedonistic deity, right? It says it seems like this that made Kathmandu famous among hippies. Indeed, a few days before Shiva Ratri, Pashupati had the vibe of a relaxing music festival. It's a little more like Baranu. By the time over 1 million devotees have arrived for the big day. Quote, the smoking marijuana makes us focus everything and we communicate with Shiva, right? 50-year-old Madhan Lal Baba says, sitting next to Rathi, the two have traveled with groups of holy men. Right, I'm going to fast forward this, man, because I don't want to know about these guys. Right, so let's go to the next paragraph. The marijuana helps stave off worldly desires, they say. Sharing the facade, or the offering, in this case, the weed, shows their love for Shiva. Madhan Lal explains, Baba, do you have a prasad, right, or offering? A visitor asks a seated holy man. Sit, smoke, relax, the holy man responds, gesturing to the stone temple steps next to him and packing a conical clay pipe called a chalam with hashish. Right, this is madness, man. Let's go to this paragraph here where I'm highlighting. Right, it says, fire represents God. Ram Das Bairagi explains, we do bonfires for Shiva to call him. Maybe he will see the fire. Bairagi, an asterisk who lives at Pachpati temple year-round, has wrapped his long dreadlocks in a leopard print scarf representing the animal skin Shiva wears. His body is white from ashes taken from the ceremonial site at the temple. Man, I'm not gonna keep reading this madness, bro. Cause at this point, I don't even care. You know, it's just crazy, man. That these two knuckleheads, man, it's just going against the grain so hard because they're butthurt, right? Instead of just taking the low and just doing their own thing and, you know, just teaching the word, man. You know, they would have been straight, but they have. The Lord bugged these guys out something different, bro. And, you know, let's go to Leviticus chapter 10. I like this one because it gives us an account of a time where there was burning improper incense. That's basically what it is, man. This marijuana scent that you're smoking up to help your sorrows and your stress, as the man said in the videos. Right, that's off, man. That is a strange incense, man. Right? So you're trying to cure your stress and your sorrows through this weed that's tied to a hedonistic religion, man. Right? So this is Leviticus chapter 10, starting at verse 1. And Nadab and Abihu, the sons of Aaron, took each of